Yo, what it do, wealth champions? Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Daily Hustle live and direct. Today we're talking about three money disciplines that will lead you down the path to financial freedom. So let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen the Daily Hustle, then make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You definitely want to stay tuned in. I'm your host, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur from wealthcreationplaybook.com, aka the ultimate hustler. And the Daily Hustle is all about uplifting, encouraging, and motivating you. Hopefully, getting your day started off right, man. Because when you start your day off on a positive note, then positive things happen. So that's what I like to try to do in the morning with the Daily Hustle. On Fridays, the Daily Hustle has a money theme, or money is the central focus. So we're talking about three things that you can do to get to financial freedom. And I call them money disciplines because that's exactly what they are. Number one, if you're trying to get to financial freedom, then you either have to make more money. That's number one. Um, you number two, either have to spend less money, or number three, you have to do a combination of them both, right? So let's be clear. Wherever you are financially, chances are you're not 100% satisfied. Not because you're not grateful, but because you know deep down inside there is more that you have to offer. You know that deep down inside you haven't given 150% like you know that you can. You know that there's some areas in your life that you have settled. So you know that you can produce more, right? Or you're saying to yourself, I am at full capacity, Cortez. I have done all that I can to produce all the income that I can, and I've maxed out, but I know this isn't the life that I was destined to live. So you, my friend, might be in a situation where you have to figure out how can you spend less money, right? How can you scale back? How can you cut back? How can you make some different financial choices that's going to free up some cash flow so that you can do some of the things that you need to be doing with it if you are in hot pursuit of financial freedom? Now, let's be clear. If you are not trying to pursue financial freedom, if you have made up in your mind, as silly as it seems, that you're just going to work until you die, then that's cool. That I have, this isn't for you, right? But some of us have decided that not only am I not going to work till I die, I'm not going to work past 50 years old. I'm not going to work past 40 years old. I'm not going to work past 45 years old. I'm going to do something to get my money working for me. And then last but not least, you might be saying, well, Cortez, yes, you are absolutely right. I have not maxed out my skills, so I know there's some things that I can do to make a little bit more money. I also know that there are some things that I need to do to cut back, make some sacrifices so I can free up some cash flow and start getting some of this money to work for me. So you are like me. I believe the fastest path to financial freedom is to do a combination of them both. Yes, pull out your bank statements and go over them over the last 90 days line by line. Let's see where your money is getting away from you, right? When I did this, I found $100 per month bleeding out of my account because I had some subscriptions that I wasn't using, some services, Spotify. I bought my son a new cell phone. It came with a 6-month trial of Spotify. He never canceled it. So for a year, that $10 a month was coming out of my account. Things like that, right? You might have a Netflix subscription that you never use. Look at where your money is actually going. And you have to see it in black and white because we like to try to do this mentally And it's different. See, when you see it in black and white, that's where your money is actually going. When you do it mentally, you are just looking at where you think your money is going. And you start to get some of that money back, right? It might be something as simple as cutting down some of the cable channels. Maybe you don't need NFL, NBA, and MLB package, right? Field pass or whatever they call it. I don't know. But at some point, you have to make some tough sacrifices. Now, you've heard me say on this show before, and I'm going to keep saying it. Your largest expense is your taxes, right? So when I say a combination of the two, make more and spend less, what are you going to do to make more? I think you should start a small business that you're going to run from your home. See, each and every single one of us have a gift, talent, or special ability. We have experiences that we've gone through, lessons that we can share with others. And not only can we share those with others, but others will actually pay for those things. So start a small business from your home based around a gift, talent, or special ability that you have. Why? Because that's going to allow you to legally lower your tax liability, right? It's going to allow you to legally have less tax money taken out of your paycheck. And then you can attack the four things that you must be obsessed with if you're going to build financial freedom. You have to be obsessed with lowering your taxes, period, point blank. I don't care who you are, what you say. If you're living in America, you will not reach financial freedom and you're paying the highest amount of taxes. You've got to be obsessed with getting yourself out of debt. That has to become an obsession of yours because that's going to allow you to start to lower your outgo and increase your cash flow. You have to become completely obsessed with investing and growing your money where it is um, you're putting money in places that's going to bring you more money. We call it cash, asset, cash. That is the only wealth building formula that there is. Every time you get your hands on some cash, even if it's cash from your job income, you need to buy, build, or invest in some sort of asset that's going to bring you more cash. You have to become obsessed with that, people. And then number four, you have to become obsessed with your credit maintenance or credit management. See, your credit allows you or affords you the ability to use other people's money to help you on this journey to financial freedom. When you start a home-based business, you use your gift, your talent, your special ability to turn your intellectual capital into actual capital, then you get to play by the rules of the wealthy. So it lets you make more money because you're going to sell those products, those services, going to bring extra income in. But then it's also going to allow you to save more money or spend less. You're going to spend less in taxes. You're going to take the money that you save from taxes and you're going to use that to get yourself out of debt, right? Three things that you should do. So if I showed you how to increase your take-home pay on your job anywhere from $300 to $600 per month, three things you do with that extra money. Use some of that money to start building an emergency fund if you don't have one. Use some of that money to start paying down your debts, in particular, your revolving debt, credit card debt, things of that nature. And then you should be using some of that money to invest with. Now, I know you're saying, Cortez, what am I going to invest in? Just start the process of a home-based business and start lowering your taxes, start freeing up the money. You're going to see, as you're making these tough sacrifices, opportunities to invest will open themselves up to you. I'll also put a link down below to a video that I did on how to get double-digit returns so that you can check that out. But it starts with you making a conscious decision to pursue financial freedom in the first place. And then if you're going to pursue financial freedom, then the fastest route to get there is to figure out how you're going to make more money, how you're going to spend less money at the same time. The best way to do that is to start a home-based business and you focus, become obsessed with these four areas of your finances: tax minimization, debt elimination, credit maintenance, and also asset accumulation. If you start to spend less money on things that you really don't need, make some sacrifices, start to make more money, legitimize that side hustle, man, so that you can lower your taxes. You focus on those four things, my friend. You are on the fast track to building generational wealth, i.e., financial freedom for yourself. And guess what, guys? It does not take 40, 50, 60 years to do. If you focus intently on those four areas of your finances and you focus intently on your activities, what are those activities? To figure out how to make more money, figure out how to get by with spending less. Your goal should be this, that you're going to get all of your expenses covered with 50% of your net income. That's your goal. 50% of your net income should cover all of your expenses. Now you got another 50% of your net income that you could use, 25% of it for asset accumulation and another 25% of it for saving for a rainy day. If you're doing those things now, and your first 50%, don't forget that you should be giving generously, right? And giving with a cheerful heart. So 50% of your net income covers all of your expenses, including your tithing and your charitable giving. The other 50%, 25% of it goes to asset accumulation, 25% of it goes to saving for a rainy day. Now, you might be saying, Cortez, I live check to check. That's why you have to make more money. That's why you have to spend less, right? Get your monthly expenses down. Get your extra income up so that you can live off 50% of your net income. And then you can start investing and start saving for a rainy day. It's not going to happen overnight, y'all. And just understand that you have to be in this thing for the long haul. But it starts with you making the decision. Do you want to become financially free? At some point in your life, do you want to become financially free? If the answer is yes, then you have three choices. You either make more money, spend less money, or a combination of the two. And then you have to get obsessed with these four areas of your finances: taxes, debt, credit, and investing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got any value out of today's Daily Hustle, then I want you to be certain that you subscribe to the channel. If you're checking this out on YouTube, turn on the bell notification so you get notified not only every morning when we do the Daily Hustle, but I have 3 other live shows coming. Yes, 3 other live shows coming to your airwaves. You don't want to miss those. But also I do midday trainings and motivation. You guys, I'm just trying to help you in the area of your finances, entrepreneurship, and personal branding. If you're checking this out on Facebook, make sure you like the page. Make sure you also like this video. And then if you really got value, hit the share button, man. Share this with someone that may be looking to transform their lives financially. They're looking for financial freedom. They just don't know where to turn. So last but not least, if you are serious about your money, then you need to go check out the Wealth Creation Playbook, www.wealthcreationplaybook.com. You're going to see there that you can download for free my ebook on the 6 money killers keeping you broke and the one solution that will help you overcome all 6 of them at the same time. So with that, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in this week. Until I talk to you next time, get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it. Each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.